The greatest rivalry in sports history. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time, floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee, versus Smokin' Joe Frazier. The left hook from hell, the man who refused to bow down. They fought 3 times, each fight more brutal than the last. One fight gave Ali his first loss ever. Another left both fighters in the hospital. This isn't just boxing. This is warfare. This is hatred. This is legend. Stay until the end because what happened in their final battle will leave you speechless. Imagine 2 titans who absolutely despised each other. Not just in the ring, but in life. Muhammad Ali, the mouth that roared, the poet who predicted rounds, the man who declared himself the greatest. Joe Frazier, the silent assassin, the working-class warrior, the man who let his fists do the talking. Their rivalry wasn't just about titles or money, it was personal. It was about pride. It was about who was the true king of heavyweight boxing. Ali called Frazier an ugly gorilla. He humiliated him on TV. He made Frazier's children cry with his insults. Frazier hated Ali with every fiber of his being. He wanted to destroy him. He wanted to punish him. And over 3 legendary fights, they gave us the most brutal, epic, unforgettable battles in boxing history. This is the story of Ali versus Frazier, the rivalry that changed everything. Let me tell you about Muhammad Ali, the man who became a global icon. Born Cassius Clay, he changed his name, changed the world, and revolutionized boxing. Ali's style. Lightning-fast hands that you couldn't even see. Footwork so beautiful they called him the dancer. A mouth that never stopped. The greatest trash talker ever. Float like a butterfly. Sting like a bee. Ali's record. Olympic gold medalist at 18. Heavyweight champion at 22. Beat Sonny Liston when everyone said impossible. 56 wins, 37 knockouts. But Ali was more than a boxer. He was a revolutionary. He refused to go to Vietnam War, saying, "No Viet Cong ever called me the N-word." He was stripped of his title, banned from boxing for 3 years during his prime. But when he came back, he was hungrier than ever. He wanted to prove he was still the greatest. And standing in his way was a man who hated everything Ali represented. Joe Frazier! Now, let me tell you about Joe Frazier, the blue-collar warrior. While Ali was becoming famous, Frazier was working in a slaughterhouse. While Ali was on TV making jokes, Frazier was in the gym destroying heavy bags. Frazier's style, the left hook, the most devastating punch in boxing history. Relentless pressure, he never stopped coming. Head movement like a cobra, bobbing and weaving. Unlimited heart and determination. Frazier's record, 32 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, 27 knockouts. Olympic gold medalist, undisputed heavyweight champion. While Ali was banned from boxing, Frazier became champion. He was the king. And when Ali came back, Frazier felt disrespected. Ali kept calling him the fake champion. Ali said Frazier was nothing without him. The insults got worse. Ali called him ugly, called him dumb, called him an Uncle Tom. Frazier was furious. He wanted to hurt Ali, not just beat him, destroy him. The stage was set for the fight of the century. Fight Number 1, the fight of the century. March 8, 1971. Madison Square Garden, New York City. The most anticipated fight in history. Both fighters undefeated. Both former champions. Both with everything to prove. The build-up. Frank Sinatra was taking photographs at ringside. Celebrities from around the world were there. Each fighter got $2.5 million. The biggest purse in history. The entire world stopped to watch. Round 1 to 5. Ali comes out fast, dancing, jabbing, talking trash in the ring. "You can't hit me, Joe! You're too slow!" Frazier just marches forward, head down, throwing bombs to the body. Thud, thud, thud! Body shots that make Ali grunt. Ali is landing punches, but Frazier walks through them like they're nothing. Round 6-10. The fight gets brutal. Frazier is landing his left hook. Ali's head is snapping back. But Ali fights back with fury, combinations that would drop any other fighter. Frazier's face is swelling. His eyes are closing. But he refuses to stop. He keeps coming forward. The crowd is going insane. This is warfare. Round 11, Ali is getting tired. Frazier smells blood. He corners Ali and unleashes left hooks like missiles. Ali is hurt. He's against the ropes. He's in trouble. Round 15, the knockout. Final round. Both fighters exhausted. Ali is trying to survive. Frazier is trying to finish him. Then it happens. Boom! A left hook catches Ali perfectly on the jaw. Ali goes down. The first knockdown of his professional career. The crowd explodes. Ali is on the canvas. He gets up at the count of 3, showing heart. But Frazier has won. Unanimous decision. Muhammad Ali suffers his first loss ever. The rematch after that loss. Ali was obsessed with revenge. For 3 years he fought everyone, worked his way back. January 28, 1974, Madison Square Garden again. Ali versus Frazier, round 2. But this time was different. Both fighters had lost since their first fight. The mystique was slightly gone. The fight. Ali comes out with a new strategy. He's not dancing as much. He's clinching Frazier, holding him, wearing him down. Frazier is frustrated. He can't land his big shots. Ali is talking trash the entire time. "Joe, you're finished. You ain't got it no more." The fight goes the distance, 12 rounds. Ali wins by unanimous decision. The score is tied, 1-1. Frazier is devastated. He thought he could beat Ali again. The hatred intensifies, the insults get worse, and the boxing world demands one final fight. Fight 1-3, October 1st, 1975, Quezon City, Philippines. The greatest boxing match ever fought. Ali versus Frazier III. The thriller in Manila. The build-up. The hatred between them is at its peak. Ali brings a toy gorilla to press conferences, calling it Joe Frazier. Frazier is silent, but his eyes show murder. This won't be a boxing match. This will be a fight to the death. Round 1-5, Ali comes out dancing. He's using the rope-a-dope strategy, leaning on the ropes, letting Frazier punch himself tired. But Frazier is relentless. Body shots, head shots. He's trying to break Ali. Ali is hurt. He's breathing heavy in round 5. Round 6-10. Ali finds his second wind. He starts landing brutal combinations. Right hands that snap Frazier's head back. Frazier's face is becoming a mask of blood. His left eye is swollen shut. He can barely see, but he refuses to quit. He keeps throwing left hooks. The heat in the Philippines is 120 degrees. Both fighters are dying. Round 11-13. This is where the fight becomes legendary. Ali is landing punches that would kill a normal man. Frazier's face is destroyed. Blood everywhere, swelling everywhere. But Joe Frazier will not go down. He's fighting on pure heart, pure courage. Ali is exhausted. He can barely lift his arms. He tells his corner, "This is the closest I've ever been to death." Round 14. Eddie Futch, Frazier's trainer, looks at his fighter. Joe's eyes are completely swollen shut. He can't see. His face is unrecognizable. He's taking massive damage. Frazier begs to continue. "I want to kill him, Eddie." But Futch makes the hardest decision of his life. He stops the fight. Joe Frazier's corner throws in the towel. When the fight ended, both fighters collapsed. Ali fell to the canvas in exhaustion. Frazier was weeping in his corner, begging to continue. Both men were taken to the hospital. Ali later said, "That was the closest thing to death I've ever experienced. Frazier is the toughest man I ever fought." Frazier, bitter about the loss, said, "I gave everything. Ali knows I almost killed him that night." The fight was so brutal that both fighters were never the same. Ali's health began declining. The punches he took that night damaged him forever. Frazier's eyesight was permanently affected. His career was essentially over. But they had given the world the greatest fight in history. The final score: Ali 2, Frazier 1. For years after, Ali and Frazier barely spoke. Frazier held on to his hatred. He felt Ali had disrespected him forever. Ali, later in life, suffered from Parkinson's disease. He tried to apologize to Frazier. "Joe, I'm sorry for what I said. You were a great champion." But Frazier struggled to forgive. "Ali still makes me mad. What he said hurt my family." Yet despite the hatred, they created the greatest rivalry in sports. 3 fights, each one more brutal than the last. They pushed each other to superhuman limits. They showed the world what true warriors look like. When Joe Frazier died in 2011, Ali was among those who mourned. He finally said what everyone knew: "Joe Frazier made me better. Without him, I wouldn't be the greatest." Their rivalry defined an ERA. It gave us moments we'll never forget. If this legendary rivalry gave you chills, smash that like button. Subscribe for more epic boxing stories and legendary battles. Share this with every sports fan who needs to witness greatness. Comment below. Which fight was the greatest? Who do you think was the better fighter? Ali or Frazier? Let's debate. Thanks for watching. Remember, legends never die. Their battles live forever. See you in the next video. Stay strong. Stay legendary.